And we're live. We should be live. I think we're live. Yep, we're live. All good? Another live stream. How's everyone doing this evening? We have Captain 86, Extreme Shock, Trevor, Trooms, Dario, Vincent, Raccoon Media, 3D Print Fun King, Mark R. We're finally here. Look how pretty Big Bertha is. So, since the last time we spoke, which was yesterday, I did the wiring. I'll turn it around very soon and I'll show you guys the wiring. As in, I kind of fixed it up a little bit. I put on the two sides, the glass panes with the spool holders, and I also received the screen, so I put that on. I printed an enclosure for it in the extruder Biofusion. Sorry, my mind went blank for a second. Biofusion steampunk copper. So now we have a screen as well. Good evening, Greg, Kevin, Big Picture. Yes, she is. Imagination to form. So yeah, so now everything is working. I can actually show you the wiring because I'm relatively proud of the wiring. Not fully proud because it will be better. I'm not going to say it can be better because it can always be better, but it will be better. But for now, it's going to do. Hold on, because I'm going to fall on my carpet. There you go. I know it's going to be interesting to turn. Jeez, it's heavy. Bertha's heavy. So let me swap the camera, give you guys a view. There. That's what the wiring looks like now. The magical bottle. The magical bottle is there because I plan to print something, hopefully, if this doesn't take too long. Hello, Lorenzo. So yeah. So today, we're going to do some commissioning. So what I plan to do here is, I found some copper-colored cable, braided cable sleeves, which I'm going to do. And then I might print some sort of like connectors as well in Biofusion as well. I might do some like maybe like covers or frames for the duet there. Yeah, I want to look as pretty as possible. So I'm going to turn it around again. Oh, God. And we're going to start the commissioning process. So today, the goal is to have it select all 4 tools or set it up so that it can pick up all 4 different tools. There. And it shouldn't be, I'm hoping it shouldn't be too complex. You can switch on to there. And then I have to go step 10 or part 10 of the instructions. The other thing I didn't mention, the other thing I did was, so back here, the tool head, there's a T-pin. And when I was homing it yesterday, it was staying in this position. So all I did was took these 4 screws off, took off the center nut on the gear there, just homed it, and then adjusted it so it's horizontal. So when it's homed, it goes into these tools here. To give you an idea, let's home all, so you guys can see. So it's hitting something. I have no idea what it hit. What did it hit? Hold on. It homed. Wait. Let's try again. There you go. Ah, the beauty of live streams, where everything works and all of a sudden nothing does. Let's try once again. Home X, Home Y, Home Z. Oh no, wait, hold on. Home C. Stepper inverted. It's not inverted. Nothing is inverted. Okay. Okay, so let me show you this. So T0. Wait for it. Wait. Hold on. See? And then you go T -1, puts it back in place. How awesome is that? Will do, Greg. Cut the blue. So yeah, so see, it works fine. Now all we're going to do is calibrate the rest of the tools to make sure that they're aligned perfectly. And to do so, we want, so we're going to step 11, that's TO, dock position and alignment. Let's tool test. T1, swap the cameras around. Don't want to see the UI. Okay. There. Well, actually, let me do this so you guys can see better at an angle. There. Let me do that again so you guys can see better, because I forgot that I had the other camera angle. So that's 1, and T-1. It's shaking because, 1, it's on an uneven surface, and also the table is not really sturdy. Hey, Steve. So next we're going to do the T1. Ensure the tool is currently attached. Ensure no tool is currently attached to the tool head. Type T-1 to go into nothing is active. Move the tool head to the T1 position, and that is G1, X 79.5, Y 200, F 50,000. There you go. No 3D Iceland, no smoke. Repeat the process for T0. It's okay. So next, I need to make sure that these are undone a little bit, so there's a bit of wiggle room. What are those blue wires on the tool selector? Those are for the tool switch detector, I believe, or tool detector. Okay. So click machine controls, click the coupler lock macro. Tool head will lock on. Use your hands to push the dock forward up again. But I don't recall this. Click the, wait, we're back. Unlock. There you go. Slowly move the tool head backwards towards the tool. When the x-axis is at 243, stop moving the x-axis. So, axis up here at 243. So, go back. So using the machine control tab, slowly move the tool head backwards into the tool. Okay, so, and then 1. Okay. Next, we're gonna hold it in place. Wait. Gonna coupler lock. Okay. So that's in place. How does it work? I didn't watch the last streams. You'll soon find out. We just have to align the last 3 tools. Then we can do sort of like a test docking and undocking. Okay, so press against the controller. Do these. Okay. Using the machine control tab, click the Y minus 0.1. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Click the Y minus 50 button and tool remove back from dock. That's tool number 2. Click Y plus 50 button. Click the coupler unlock macro. Done. Click the Y button, Y minus 50. The Y button until head will back. Okay. To check the dock has been correctly set, we'll run a tool change. In the G code, type T minus 1. Okay, so T minus 1. So T minus 1. Then we'll do T1 for that tool. Okay. So T minus 1. Sorry if I'm not looking for at the chat. I'm just making sure that I'm doing this right because this is very important. So we'll do tool 2 now. X 214.5, Y 200, F 50,000. Okay, then we're going to go to machine control. Things, the happy extruder. So we'll do, whoopa, too much. More. There. I forgot I needed to do this first. And do the other one as well while I'm at it. So I won't forget. Okay. So okay, next we're going to do coupler lock. That's there. Lock that. Will you do a test print today? I'm going to try. Without a student would be talking to himself. I still talk to myself. Okay, using the machine control tab, click Y minus 0, 1 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 250. Okay, click Y minus 50. Okay. Coupler unlock. And then Y minus 50, that should be it. Perfect. We'll test that out. So let's do T minus 1 first, and then T2. Okay. T minus 1. Great. Next tool. Exactly. I still talk to myself. It's, you know, I talk to myself and I look for hairs on the palm of my hands. So, last tool, G1 X304.5 Y200 F50,000. G1 X304.5 Y200. Okay. So, machine controls. We're going to move the Y. A bit more. There. I'm gonna coupler lock. Gonna move this and tighten that up. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y minus 50. Perfect. Y plus 50. Coupler unlock. And then we're going to go to G-code console and do, wait, hold on. And Y minus 50 again. Perfect. G-code console, T minus 1 just to clear. So T3. Perfect. So let's do all of them and test. So T1, T0, the first one. T minus 1, T1, T minus 1, T2, T minus 1, T3, T minus 1. Brilliant. Okay, so testing is done. T-bar lubrification. Okay, we need some lube on the T-bar. Big Bertha's T-bar is all lubed up. And we need some lube on the pins. T0, T1, T2, T3. Okay, I figured like I have to do it just in case it doesn't know that there's a tool. I don't know. I can. Pins are almost lubed. Come on, I can't see. Yeah. That's enough lube. Okay. Tool change test. In the G-code files tab, select the file name toolchangetest.gcode. So G-code file, toolchangetest.gcode. Do you want to run toolchangetest.gcode? Yes. This thing is shaking and the camera is actually on the table as well, so it's shaking with it. Brilliant! That, success. So hot end fan checks. The hot end fan is configured to turn on when the hot end reaches 70 degrees Celsius. We need to test the fan works as expected. In Do It Web Control in the Tools window. In the Tools window. For T0 active temperature, type in 80 and press Enter. Active 80. Ooh, that's 800. And press Enter. Okay, so let's make sure the fan turns on T0. Bug in the tool change says. Bed moves down but never moves back up. I didn't really notice because I was more focused that it picks up the right tool head. Hey Don. Or maybe that's just the test G code. The way it is. I don't know. So, yes, I can hear the fan. That's working. In the heater column status change. Okay. Pick the tool up and check that the fan is working. So let's pick the tool up. So T0. T0, not TO. There you go. So T1, T0. Yep, still working. Was well, turn off the hot and click the T0 in the heater column. Okay. So we'll do it on standby. We'll do the same thing for T1. Need to see it printing. Huh? Patience, patience. I still need to do the hot tightening of the nozzles. It's me to another Toolchanger next time. So let me just check that the fan is working properly. Yep, that's spinning. Yep, you can feel it. So we'll set that to standby. We'll do 80 and do tool 2. Things I haven't checked yet, by the way. And while we're at it, we can do also tool 3. No, one at a time, I forgot. If it starts walking, just shoot it. I can't wait until we praise all the button setups with zesty nimble extruders. I will replace those, but definitely not with any kind of extruders. Do you think the Toolchanger is worth the money? It all depends on what you expect to get out of it. I don't expect to get out a 3D printer out of it. I expect to get a production machine for very specific things. You will be joining me on the journey with this Toolchanger, and you'll see exactly what I mean by that in the videos to come. Or videos, just in case. So that's also done. Stand by. We'll set this to active T3, to 80 degrees, and enter. So, I mean, for me, for what I expect it to do, and I know it can do, yes, it's worth the money, because imagine you want to do a production of keychains, okay? So on one tool head, you have a 3D printer, which, prints keychains, plain keychains. On the second tool head, you have a laser, which kind of engraves it. And then you can possibly have some kind of pneumatic scraper on the third one, which just launches the keychains out of the printer and then just resets everything to start all over again. So this also working. Okay. So we'll put that on standby. Now we need the bed we've tested already, or I've tested. Next, remove the sock. Okay, I need to hot tighten the hot ends. So we'll start with the first one, 285 degrees. And I need my hammer and my nozzle spanner. Are your current tools all the same type hot ends? Yes, they are. For the time being, yes. I need to set it up, I need to test it, I need to get used to it, I need to readjust to using riprap firmware, and I need to study and I need to learn. Hold on just a second. once you start a farm, you'll fill it with machines that help your production line. Yes, but a farm of 3D printers can 3D print stuff. A farm of tool changers can do a lot more than that. Okay. So this is at 204, 206, almost there. I should have taken the sock before off, but that's fine. So take the sock of these, take the sock off from these. Because now that's going to be ridiculously hot. That's 2. That's 3. Now, this should be fun. Let's see if we can. Just take it off with a pair of pliers. So, there you go. That was hot. So that's at 276, 78. 285 degrees. So if you ever do this, there is a chance that you might get thermal runaway because the cold tool that I'm putting there will sort of dissipate the heat on the hot end. So I'm just gonna put that there. So you might get thermal runaway. And then I'm just gonna hot tighten. And put that back in place. And I'll do the next one. See, heating fault, you can actually see it here. See, it says heating fault on heater 1, temperature excursion exceeded 15 degrees. Because it kind of went cold because of the tools I put in it. Well, that's fine. I believe his work holding, the setup for holding a piece to be milled is way different than these. True, but it depends, I mean, what kind of milling you want to do. So now, in order to clear that error, I need to enter M562. M562P0. Sorted. So, next, 285. Active. Already on it, Greg. I studied. So it's Friday evening, everyone. I'm gonna take a day off tomorrow. I really need a day off, like completely off. Do nothing. I'll probably study a little bit the instruction manual for the Zaribo 420 because that's going to be quite an interesting build. So I might just look over the instruction guide, make sure I know what I'm doing, make sure I have all the right tools. And then Sunday at about 10 a.m. CET, we'll start a full day live stream. I'm gonna need snacks and Red Bull. 215 people watching. Guys, please press like. If you press like, Father Christmas will bring me gifts. and they will bring you gifts, of course. Okay, 246, 247, 250. So now we need an E3D bed changer so we can have a laser bed with downdraft. Jesus. Why not? Okay, almost there. We're at 280. That's fine. Okay. Grab this. Hold it on from there. Hold tight. And at the end. There you go. Okay. That's 2. We will clear that error. That's the default. Send. Do 285 over there. Okay. Hey Joe, YouTube was so send notifications, the other streams ended. Come again? So that is 0. Zero. Solutions to have multiple tool changers with a robot arm to move your project from one to another. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, that's what I need. I need a robot arm. Maybe I should do a robot arm. I should do that project. It has to be like quite a heavy duty robot arm. Why isn't it printing yet? I'm hot tightening the nozzles because I haven't done that yet. Relax, Greg. Go celebrate Boris's victory. Okay. So the first one is 56 degrees. We can actually reinstall the sock on this one in the meantime. At least I believe we can. So that's one. Next, hot tightening this. Okay. That's fine. So that's P2. I'll do off. I think I just threw up my face. Which one? Do you need a tool changer to move it to? That's a good reason to build a robot. Exactly. So I'm going to need another tool changer now. You turned them all at the same time, right? No, I didn't. One at a time. Come on. There you go. I'm not going to touch that one because it's still 150 degrees. PID tuning for each of those hot ends. Nah, not today, not today. Today, I'm just going to do this for hot tightening the nozzles. That is all I want to do. Noob. Thank you. Thanks, Greg. Hey, spaventa corvi. And I'll do this. Okay. Right, that's done. I believe we can do bed level compensation now and start a print. Get this over and done with. Do you still have to adjust the Z height each of the heads? I probably need to. Okay, that's done. Glass bed is in play. Click the auto bed compensation button. And let's start the auto bed compensation button. It's actually quite fast. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. So we have just the corners seem to be a bit off. So that's 250 microns. That's less than 100 microns over there. Okay, so we're going to be printing here. So the center is relatively good. The corners, that I can fix another time. For this is fine. This I can live with for now. I do need cap tubes. So we'll do the first print. I already put the filament in. Okay, so let's start. So active, we'll do 220. Set it using thumb screw, feed the filament into the hot end, set teaser temperature directory. When the temperature has been reached, click the extrude button so that the plastics comes out the nozzle. Will you print a benchy? Of course I'm going to print a benchy. Mainly because there's already like a G-code for a benchy inside. Let's do, just to get this ready, right? Ugh. Never have enough magic goo. In the meantime, I'm going to throw this in here. Perfect. Machine control. Extruder control. What is this? Are you still milking this? Always, dude, always. So let's see if I can extrude. All right, hold on so you guys can see that it's about to start extruding. There you go. Ready. So this is benchy. Click yes to begin. So when you're happy with the hot end and plastic, go to G-code, G-code files. There's a 3D benchy. Do you want to run 3D benchy G-code? Yes. But that's not how. Oh, come on. Stop. Need to pick up the tool first. So the hot end is in standby. Then we're going to go to console. Go to T0. And we're going to go to G-code files, 3D benchy. Oh, yes. Wow, that's a... That's a perfect first layer. Wait, hold on. Hold on, let me change it to manual focus. Oh, wait. Essentially, if you want to send your address there. Awesome. Thank you very much, Askew View. Is there a 3D scan of me somewhere? There is for my patrons. I haven't made it available yet. What material is it? This is PLA. This is Raise 3D Premium PLA. The reason I put this is because I know that the G-code is set to 220 degrees and Raise 3D Premium PLA prints at a higher temperature. No clean nozzle. This is just a test G code. We're not there yet. Actually, I'm looking at the screen because it's much more convenient to look at the screen than to look at the printer. I'll send you the STL, don't worry. Type M. Okay, so machine console. G-code console. So M106 P2 S255. You better not break anything, but P2. Ooh, it's coming off, it's coming off, it's coming off. Not enough glue. I'm gonna stop the sprint. Ah. I should have stopped it instead of pressing emergency stop. That's all good. Ugh, never mind. What happened? Rip ears. Sorry. So let me just go. So I need to do this. T -1. Hold on. The bed was... Oh, that's probably why. The bed was off. That is why I just realized now. The bed was off. I did do the test G code, so... so I don't want to break anything now. I don't want to break absolutely anything. So what's the next step now? So I want to reset it. I can probably do home X. And then we'll do, how do I tell it that T1 home to C axis and tool will come off? All right, okay, so just like that. So it's still a manual process of the home C. This is why I don't like glass, because you need temperature. There you go. No, the bed was actually not heated up. That's why it came off. Like, that is the only reason. The first layer was actually fine, but Magic Glue needs heat to activate. Is the printer working loudly? Not overly loudly, but I can sort of see that it may annoy me after a while, so maybe it needs tuning. To 20, and we'll set the heat bed at 60. Okay, so let's try this once again. So I think what I can do in the meantime is do the auto bed compensation again. Better yet, hold on. Uh-oh. Go away. Pardon anyone who had issues with their ears there for a second. I did another boo-boo. Okay, there are no mods. That's fine. We can just, you know, so remove. And then we'll do, put user in timeout. There you go. And then we'll also report or spam. There. Apologies, sorry. Too many things at the same time. Okay, let's start this again. So we will home Y. Home X. Home Z. Sorry, home C. Check the Z switch is okay. Yeah, it completely missed the Z switch. Okay, let's do this. All right, we'll try this once again. No worries, no worries. Things that run. You need more admins here, Joe. Yeah, I do. I mean, but that doesn't happen very often. Okay, didn't go too far off, so that's fine. Next, so we're going to put the bed at 60 degrees, active, 60, heater 1 at 220. Let those heat up. Let the bed get to temperature before running the mesh bed leveling. Okay. Do it saves the bed leveling data, so you only need to do it once unless you change the bed. Okay. So let me heat it up. It's, oh wow, okay, it's heated up. Let me do the auto bed compensation once more because it's now heated up. And then we can just stop it there. It's 7 by 5, I believe. The bed, the extruder is 220. Okay, not much has changed. So next we're gonna pick up T0. And once it picks it up, I can extrude a little bit of filament. Just need to clear that filament from there. Okay, perfect. So, T minus 1. T0. There is this little delay sometimes for it to understand a command. So 220, 60 G-code files, 3D Benchy. Yes. So fan, the code for the fan. Let me. So that was M106. Let's finish the first. Remote set standby. Yep. Now I need this. It's only loud. It's louder when it goes slower, or it's not loud. It's just kind of like a whine. Bit over extruding. I don't know. I honestly, it's hard to tell from just the first couple of layers. I think I can hear the motors more. I mean, it doesn't bother me that. At the end of the day, if this is a Toolchanger, this is like not an office machine, you know. So plus this G code. Bear in mind, this is a test G code. It's not sliced like for perfection, at least not by me. So bear that in mind. Every time you go on a live stream, the first sprint of the first machine, don't ever expect it to be glorious. It's the last live stream on Friday the 13th this decade. Nice. Can you build my one as well? Yeah, absolutely. Actually, I really enjoyed myself. See some blobs, but the blobs is not over extrusion. The blobs is usually retraction and coasting. So don't forget that this is Bowden's setup at the moment, so it requires quite a bit of tuning in terms of slicer profile. I need to see it from here. Oh, wow. The camera is not doing it justice. Where's that little blue nubbin on the left? That's the bed probe. I can tell you that from what I see from here, layers look really nice. But it's not a 3D printer. This is not just a 3D printer. I'm not going to get fixated on the quality of the print. Shelly, yeah, I'm expecting a public apology for that. Only thing is that this machine doesn't have any knobs to twiddle with for upping the speed. Well, it has a screen. You can change it to one of the tool heads. This is a Core XY. How did we end up talking about Gregorian calendars? Also, if you're here, the 330 people here, if you enjoy what you're seeing, please hit that like button. I would highly, highly appreciate it. Please. You don't have to, of course, but you know. And it's like, it's not going to make any difference, except it just makes me happier. Let me see if I can show you. I really want to show you guys the layer lines because they're so consistent. I mean, I know they're not going to look good on camera, but quite decent. Is that correct? The comment is concerned the decade starts at 0. Thank you, Oris. Running on a Do It 2? Yes. Do It 2 and DoX. Does E3D have a BOM list yet? I'm not entirely sure. It actually so on camera it looks good, but it actually looks better in real life than it does on camera. I can take a photo and post it on Twitter. More, we need a photo. Hey, we have a photo. Elon Musk has not a flamethrower and the 3D has not a 3D printer. Exactly! Yes, this is not a 3D printer. Stop calling it a 3D printer. This is a tool changer. And currently, my tool changer is set up to 3D print things. It's not a 3D printer. The vibration is a bit of a concern. The vibration does not necessarily come from this. The table is extremely wobbly. And not only that, the camera is sitting also on the wobbly table. So, and it's on a tripod. So bear that in mind. If I do this, wait, you won't see anything. Doing it. Andy Harding, thank you very much, dude. Here, so now I've lifted kind of like the tripod a little bit, so it's not touching the table, but my hand is still resting on the table. So you can see there's like the vibrations are not there. Nice printer, Eddie. I hate you. It's really the printer right now. No, it's a tool changer that is capable of 3D printing. It's not a 3D printer. Let me fix this thing with the camera, because I know it bugs a lot of people and it bugs me as well. Hold on. There. There. Now, it doesn't vibrate anymore, but the table is kind of movie. Are you going to have markers on the do it screen to pick up each of the tool head, or just write it into your script? I have no idea yet. So what you are telling me is it's not printing in 3D right now? No. I said it's capable of 3D printing, but it's not a 3D printer. Eddie, don't make me smack you. Like, think of it as Transformer, you know? You don't call Transformers cars. No, you call them Transformers. They can turn into a car, but they're still a Transformer. A buoyant table, pretty much. So as you can see, layers are quite consistent. Makes me happy. But can it print a tool changer? I'm sure it can. 3D printers in disguise. Which slicer do you use? I haven't started using any slicer yet. This is pre-sliced. Somebody made a mistake and made that Eddie Moser character a mod. Can you do a tool change now? If I needed to, you could pause and do a tool change, but you know, it's just... What tools are available at the moment? It's not that's available, it's what you think is right for you. You can pretty much retrofit any tool you want in there, within limits of weight, of course, and size. For future generations to finally decide. Hey, Melton. I'm DMing you a link right now to a transforming car. It's Bert an Autobot or a Decepticon then? It's somewhere in between. She's a happy-go-lucky, awesome machine which has evil plans for the future. Let's transform car robots. It's not a transformer. It's a transform car. That's what it's called. But still, yeah, no, you're not going to win this argument. Are you getting a Rail Core 2 ZL later on or not at all? I will be getting one next year, one way or another. If all goes to plan, I'll probably purchase one at Murph. It is not a 3D printer. I need a t-shirt that says it's not a 3D printer. There's a nice 3D printer. One of the hot ends needs to be a volcano, maybe a super volcano. How long before the print finishes? I'd say probably, this usually takes about 45 minutes. So I'm going to say maybe like 20 more minutes. Time left, file, 53 minutes. 53 minutes. It says about 53 minutes. I doubt I'll be here for 53 minutes. But we'll see. What I can also tell is the part cooling fan actually is doing quite a good job. And what I also haven't noticed, at least that I can see, is that infamous layer line on the benchy that appears in every single print. But it doesn't matter because this is not a 3D printer. What will you use Bertha for? Conquering the world. 342 people. How many likes? And that's all that matters. Nice, not a 3D printer tool that seems to totally not
Beat printing in 3D. I mean, the fact you have 4 E3D hot ends attached clearly tells me it is absolutely not a 3D printer in any way. It is not. It's a tool changer that can 3D print with 4 different E3D hot ends. There you go. I can also have it as a machine that can laser engrave with 4 different lasers. So it's not a 3D printer. It's a tool changer. I'm going to demote you, Eddie. What do you mean with the infamous line on the layer on the benchy? So there's on the hull of the benchy, where there's usually a shift at the bottom from the infill to like the top solid layers. There's usually this sort of line that always appears on the outside of the hull. I've seen it so consistently. Dislike because it's not a 3D printer. Right, and this is a 3D printing channel. This is like, what do you call those puppeteers? It's basically it's in disguise, you know? Like, it's disguised as a 3D printer. It's like 007. It's an agent. It's a tool changer agent. It's currently disguised as a 3D printer. But it's not a 3D printer. Also, just for the sake of everyone who's here, if you are interested in this awesome looking filament, which is the Extruder Biofusion Steampunk Copper, links are in the video descriptions. There's a code for 20% off. No, this is not a paid promotion. No, it's not an affiliate code. It's just awesome filament. Not ideal for mechanical properties, but for visual stuff like this, it looks amazing. Exactly. This is Big Bertha. And that's it. Should we do Bertha or Berta? So thank you, Rico Media. Get Smart. I remember Get Smart. They did a remake of that series. I wonder if the Persimmini gets that line in the benchy. From what I have seen on the Facebook group, the print quality is amazing. Awesome. Well, I'll find out next week. Mine arrives on Monday. I don't know if I'll be doing a live stream on Monday or Tuesday. I don't want to wait for the weekend to open the mini. I want to use it. It can print. Yes, exactly. It's a tool changer that can print. It's not a 3D printer though. Berta with a little oomph. Berta oomph. Bert oomph. So my PlayStation is not a computer because it's a PlayStation, even though it's computing lines of code. Exactly. Now look at the new Xbox. That's a PC. There's a big difference between being a PC and a computer. But I mean, strictly speaking, okay, by that deduction, this is a computer. It's not a 3D printer because it's processing lines of code. Dude. So there is a chance if the electricity goes off, by the way, Malta is currently experiencing hurricane force winds. Tomorrow is going to be extremely bad, but they're starting from now. So don't get too upset if all of a sudden this goes black. Yeah, PC is more personal, exactly. Fair play. See? Hey, old Sawyer TRC. The Switch is actually a tool changer and handheld console. I cannot say much, just in case my daughter is watching. Pray the 3D printer away. The memes for this not 3D printer would be hilarious. Technically, the current Xbox One is always GNU, runs Windows, runs an XC. True, very true. I printed throughout Harvey. Come again? Who's Harvey? You cheating on me, Eddie? It's not a 3D printer, it's a Uzi what a thingamabob. See? There. Now that makes more sense. Does it have power save? I don't think it does, but I believe it can be added. Consoles are not computers, PC Master is. You're one of those, Greg. I love 3D printing and making stuff. 5 years ago, I got my first one, Hawaii 3 Plus, and then I bought several other printers, and then finally I got a job to work professionally with SLS printing. Nice, Lars. Any plans for running Hemera on these? Could be interesting for running comparisons for different hot end nozzles. Keep making variable identicals. True, I definitely will have one Hemera on. I don't know if I'll have more. You have a console? Yeah, I have a PS4. And the only reason why I play PS4 and I don't play PC is because all my friends have PS4. To be completely honest, I really don't have time to play PC. Like today was the first time in about a week and a half that I switched on my PS4. And currently we're playing World of Battleships or something like that. It was free on PS4, on PlayStation Club. Hey Mike. Also, Joe doesn't PC game because he owns a Mac. Actually, I own both. I own a PC, which is Dell XPS, but it's a bit old now. I bought it like 2 years ago. I have my iMac, which I do on editing. I have a MacBook Air, which I do for travel and editing. And I have an Asus sort of like gaming laptop, which I use in the garage downstairs instead of a PC. But I used to mod PCs. I used to spend so much money on PCs that, you know, it becomes ridiculous at some point. Hey, you on Todd? She laughed, I laughed. The 3D printer laughed. I thought the 3D printer was... Jesus. Oh, man. are the, I'd say not the retractions or the stringing, the extra star distance and the coasting. Those are the only two things that I feel this thing needs adjusting, nothing else. What color of Biofusion would you like to see added to our collection? I don't know. I think a nice red, like a proper red, you know, like a scarlet red would be nice. Like a candy apple red. Oh yes, a candy apple red and that effect, the Biofusion effect, oh that would be awesome. So your 3D printer that isn't a 3D printer, 3D printing a bench with at least 2 colors, it can print it with 4 if I ask it to. Will this printing of the bench do a tool change, or is it just a single color bench? Now this is just a single color bench because I'm just testing the 3D printing capabilities of the tool changer. There. What we will do is next week I'll do another live stream with the tool changer where we can calibrate the 4 colors or 4 different colors. Shana, Michael. I have to say it was quite a journey putting together this machine. I'm really happy. For those of you who will come to Malta in March for the Malta Maker Fair, the first ever Malta Maker Fair, I'll put this on display there. So we have about, here it says about 30 minutes left. So the counter has gone down quite a lot. I'd say there is less than 30 minutes though. What is the Maltese Maker Fair? It will be the weekend before Murph. 27th to 29th March, I believe. Let me confirm. It's December, January, February, March. Yes, 27th to 29th March. Bet you didn't think building a tool changer would make you have to speak in such politically artful way. Yep, agreed. No. 3D printing is a feature on the tool changer. The weekend after 3D Meetup Sweden. Yes, exactly. Oh man, I'm gonna be so busy. I'm gonna. Let's So it's going to be 3D Meetup Sweden, come to Malta, do the Maker Fair, pack my bags, go to Murph. Well, the Toolchanger is a feature on the 3D printer. No, there's a very big difference. I will not stand for it. This is a Toolchanger that features 3D printing. A 3D printing company made the 3D printer that has a Toolchanger because they make 3D printing tools. They make 3D printing tools, and hence why this is the Toolchanger, which has a 3D printing tool on it. And it changes those tools. It doesn't have to be a 3D printing tool. It can be any other tool. Hence why it's not just a 3D printer. It's not a 3D printer. If I have 4 different tools here, it's not 25% 3D printer. You wouldn't say it's a 3D printer slash laser engraver slash CNC router slash spray booth. You'd say it's a tool changer. It's getting way too complicated. Murph sounds good, Mike. Is it great? Yes, it is a core as well, tool changer. What else have you added to Toolchanger? So far, just the 3D printing heads to test out, because that was the kit as it came to me. But they won't last very long. We just call it not a 3D printer. I'm happy with that. My not a 3D printer machine. We're a tool. We used to build stuff so we don't have to. We use you to build stuff. Exactly. You live vicariously through me. You're gonna wake up at night and scream, "No, it is a tool changer." Possibly. Maybe you and Todd. Maybe I have plans and ideas. Need to have a poll, exactly. One, if you think this is a 3D printer, not that it's a 3D printer right now, but in general. One, if you think this is a 3D printer, just a 3D printer, or 2, if you feel like it's a tool changer, which is what it's called. Go. I've just pressed once, by the way, because I don't want anyone to get banned for spamming. By YouTube, not by me. It's 2,000 as a kit, complete kit as it is here. It's £2,700. Mutant Bertha, exactly. Then there's 3, which is Big Bertha. It's a 4-in-1. Oh man. I hate you, Eddie. I hate you. Not a 3D printer. Bird tool changer, exactly. Pounds because it's in British pounds. Oh, Jerry, it's no. Don't you start. Don't you start. I'll buy one and I'll make you assemble it. All good, my man. All good. Hope you and your family are doing fine, man. I miss you guys so much, man. And I hope you get to see you at Murph. Murph? Gonna be at Murph? Oh. Stop 3D printing when I start 3D. I need to pause and change my spindle. I hope I didn't miss it. I haven't. See, like even Jerry Barnacles is thinking of CNCs, not 3D printers. He calls them spindles, not spools. Yeah, I want to railcore. I tell you what, Jerry, you know what we can do? At Murph, we can go up to the railcore guys and tell them that we each want to buy one so they can give us a good deal. Factory escape of 3D printing. So Jerry, right now I'm trying to explain to people that this is not a 3D printer. This is a tool changer capable of 3D printing. I'm not going to call it a 3D printer. It's not. It's not a 3D printer. Please agree with me. Exactly. And my tool changer also takes spindles. Now Eddie is jealous because his rail core isn't assembled yet because I didn't have time to do it, so he doesn't know how to. I like this one. If it can change tools, then it's a 3D plus. What if it? Okay. What if it never 3D prints again and only does other things? Would it still be a 3D printer? I swear to God, I'm going to stop 3D printing with this machine. It can. It doesn't have to change. I can just fit a CNC head over here, and once it stops printing, the CNC can come out, and actually, I can get like a polishing brush, like a Dremel tool here, and it polishes the bed, or CNCs, or polishes the print. There you go. I will try multicolor, but not today. It's a mutant. No, it's a mutant machine. Not a mutant 3D printer. It's not a 3D printer to take off all the heads. I mean, it doesn't have to take all of the heads, but if there's only one head that 3D prints and everything else do other things, then it's no longer a 3D printer. We can agree to that. Once they take off, once there is more than a 3D printing tool there, then it stops being a 3D printer. Although it's still not a 3D printer, but it's. I want to see you polish your boaty. Nah, not on camera, man. Today is a very good day. Yeah. Oh man, I have tears in my eyes. How far off are we? 19 minutes left. then it becomes a 3D printer with friends. Most 3D printers only have one print head, but that's all they have. I know you guys are trying to wind me up, and it's working. So I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna argue. I've had my fair share of arguments this week. Ooh, I wonder if I can have a tool that rolls dough, another one that cuts it, another one that decorates it with frosting, and another one that throws sprinkles on cookies. And then I can just heat it up, because I can enclose this and put heaters in there, and it just does cookies by itself. 3D printed cookies. I can tell Greg is not here because he's very quiet and he's not saying much. So this benchy in person is looking absolutely fabulous, if I have to be completely honest. I was honestly not expecting that. Because to be fair, on the instructions where it says first print, the benchy that is showcased there is not very flattering. It really isn't. And it looks quite stringy, which is why I use this filament, because the stock G-code for the benchy is 220 degrees Celsius for PLA, and usually I print PLA at around 200 degrees, but the Race 3D PLA prints at a higher temperature, so I decided to use that, and it's looking beautiful. I don't really understand the point. Why not just put multicolor head instead? Where do you get other tools? E3D just sell PLA metal extruder. It's not, you don't do it from E3D. I can buy a laser engraver head and just find a way to fix it in there, and I do my own code. It doesn't have to be 3D. It's not a 3D printer, it's a tool changer. Pancake bot, exactly. That's not a 3D printer. Or if you don't know what a flashlight is, turn off search safe and bing. Oh my god. Let's not go there. Hey Greg, why are you chipping in, Greg? They're calling it a 3D printer. Exactly, right, Eddie? It would look amazing if it was a 3D printer, but this is not a 3D printer, so that just makes it look even more amazing. Doing 2 enchiladas. All right, Jerry. It's a CNC that can print. You know what? I can take that. But it's also a laser engraver that can print. When you test something colorful, I'm going to test something colorful next week, for sure. We'll do a live stream for the calibration of the color next week. But this week, I need a break tomorrow. I need a day off because Sunday is going to be a hectic day for me. I like how you're not calling it a 3D printer while you're demonstrating that it's 3D printer. Next stream better be a CNC attachment. It's a tool changer with 3D printing capabilities, dude. Makes no difference what they call it. It's not a 3D printed. It says on the website. Yeah, but it also says it's not for noobs on the website, and clearly that's wrong as well, Greg. I don't have a DB reader here. How do you know it doesn't identify as an Apache Attack helicopter? Because it's not American. Sorry, I had to say that. Oh, I'm tired. The thing is, I'm joking and I don't want anyone to get offended or anything. Just wear an eye patch on one eye like a pirate with laser engraving. Arr. Slowing down. 13 minutes to go. Make it work properly and I'll concede and have the not for noobs removed. No, you can have the not for noobs there, but next to it in brackets it says unless you are the noob. And the has to be in capital letters. Or unless you're 3D Maker noob. It's a 3D printer that wants to be a CNC when it grows up. Oh God. It was born out of a 3D printing thought that wants to be anything but a 3D printer when it grows up. Yeah, exactly. It's Joey's third hand, exactly. It's my third, fourth, fifth, and sixth hand. Do you know that 3D printers are all CNC machines just without a tool changer? I can even tape it to the hood and make it become a plotter. Exactly. But once it becomes a plotter, would you call it a 3D printer? No, it's a plotter. I think I just shot myself in the foot there. Anyway, Now I already changed my channel name. It's 3DMN. And I had changed my channel because a lot of people were actually getting offended because I had 3D Maker Noob, and some of them were like, I never clicked on your channel because you're just a noob, and others say you're kind of like taking the mickey out of people because you're clearly not a noob. That's not the point. So I changed it to 3D. You're a plotter. Hell yeah, I am. I'll change it to not for complete noobs. Okay. That we can agree on. So when are the breakfast making tools going to be released? Almost there. I've already sent an invitation to Maker Faire on Malta to prove some mistake. Not yet, but I spoke to them. They're interested in joining. See, the only thing, like those layers are beautiful. The only thing that there is the start and stop places. Plus, the screen is way oversaturated. You explained it well when you talked at Forum Next. Always learning and trying new things. Not afraid to be a noob. No.
bad. Okay, so just as an FYI, sorry, I stopped talking because I was looking at the circle at the back of the benchy. It's absolutely perfect, which is incredible for something that's not a 3D printer.
Hey Joe, I have a commercial wheelchair old type made by a company called Suregrave, who are now called Trotec. It uses Engrave Lab software. I was just wondering if it could change this to a tool changer. I honestly don't know. However, I can show you this. Wait. Trotec, see? I know Trotec. You possibly could. I mean, it's going to require quite a lot of work, but I don't see why you couldn't. Oh, there. I'm shocked at how well your toaster oven 3D prints. You know what? I could make it print toast. I could make it oh god. I could make it toast bread if I wanted to. I could attach like a blowtorch, and that's actually not a bad idea. No, it's a bad idea. It's just a cool idea. Attach a blowtorch on one of the tool heads. I'm getting tired now. It might not a microwave that heats by passing microwave radiation through it. You know, I could pass radiation through this. Just add a radiation wave thingamabob on the tool head. Doesn't make it a microwave. Can this print PLA at 150 millimeters a second with a 1 millimeter nozzle? If you put a super volcano on it, I'm sure you could. If you can make a video of it toasting bread, I'm quite sure it would. Sometimes I wish I didn't actually dedicate myself to just the 3D printing channel, so I can do other stupid stuff which gets more views. 10 minutes left. But you would also still have to pay VAT logo and Hazara. Okay, never mind. Will it blend? I don't know. We can attach a blender to one of the tool heads. So you have to make a 3D pastizzi printer. That's actually, so pastizzi is one of the traditional Maltese savory snacks. It's puff pastry with either cheese filling or pea mixture filling. They are like 1.5 million calories each. But they're so awesome. Just be like, today we're going to talk about 3D printing is in no way related to me running it through a busy intersection of reviews. I'm telling you, it's doing an amazing job. I kind of hate now that I won't be using this as a 3D printer. Because it's not a 3D printer, of course. Hey, Jake from State Farm. Rule number one of YouTube: if you try too hard, you won't get views. If you don't try at all, crank out a video in 10 minutes, you will get millions. I completely agree. Some of my most successful videos on this channel were ones where I hadn't uploaded for a while and I was kind of panicking because I didn't know exactly what I'm going to upload. So I put something together within 2 hours and it just shoots up. And then you have projects which take me 6 months to 8 months to do, and they just tank completely. This live stream is not good for my bank account. I get that quite a lot. Yeah, we'll do on the side there, on the left side we'll do Big Bertha, and on the right side not a 3D printer. So that was talking. Popular topic, don't try hard, profit. Very true. This is someone started a channel in my cave about 3D printing and 3D designing in Blender. Is that something you watch? I definitely watch. I just need the time to watch. Do you have to buy all the tool heads from E3D? No. I mean, I know people have BMG extruders on these, slice engineering hot ends. And so it's a canvas. There, that's what it is. This is a blank canvas. It's not a 3D printer. It's a blank canvas for a tool changer. You can put whatever you want on it. There. Almost there. I have to say, it's been such a long time since I 3D printed a benchy. It works with palette canvas. You can make it work. It would. Can we see the screen? The screen. Wait, hold on. That screen. Wait. That screen. It says 6 minutes, but there isn't 6 minutes left for sure. I like that you're 3D and Joel is 3P. Yeah, exactly. You'd be surprised at how many people mix and match that. I mean, thanks to me being 3D maker noob and Joel being 3D printing nerd, I got a trip to Prague last year out of it by mistake. This is 8K OLED. Next week, okay? Trying to do it. It looks like the Duet UI. Yes, it's a Duet Wi-Fi with a Duex extension board. Eleanor. Oh, I love Eleanor, but the actual Eleanor, the GT500. Thanks for joining, Domenico. I won't be here for very long anyway. Probably another 5-10 minutes. I just want this to finish. And then I'm going to go design my It's Not a 3D Printer t-shirt. Wow, thanks, Jerry. I think. Chimney, almost there. 1 minute left. Let's do, I want to see exactly what it does now, if it puts the tool head back in place on its own or if I have to. "45 seconds. Trying to steal your views." You know what? There's not much to steal from my views. I mean, this last 28 days have been the most successful I've had in 3 years, and I've had like 250,000 views in the last 30 days. It's good and based human covering. 9 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 2, 2, 1. Hey, beautiful. That was sexy. That was gorgeous. Now, you guys want to see the end result. That actually stuck pretty well. I need to let it cool down a little bit though. So heater is off, that is off, it's cooling down. Unfortunately, this is slightly oversaturated. Let me see if I can fix that. Yeah, that fixed it. It's way too orangey. All done. Oh, nice. That's better. Much better. And then we need to fix that. And then we can just go down a little bit. Actually, yeah, I forgot I can press the zoom. There. Much better. It's all his fault. Hey, Chris. So, this is what I want you to see. Like, that circle is absolutely perfect. Considering I didn't tune this, so I have no idea what the parameters were. There are a few blobs like those lines here. Those are the start and end points. Solid Boti. This is PLA. This is Race 3D Premium PLA. Unfortunately, the camera doesn't do it justice. You know what? I'm trying to find the right reflection, but I can't. So yeah, Benchy. My tool changer printed a Benchy. Okay, so box it up and send it to me. Sure, Jerry, incoming. Just as a side note, E3D will be at Murph next year, and they usually bring two with them. I'll tell you how you can change the addresses so they can ship one to you instead. Awesome. Okay, I'm happy. Then again, I'm not going to be using this as a 3D printer, but anyway. But yeah, it's been a hell of a week. Daily live streams, we got it together. It's working, it's tool changing. Now I just have to understand what else it can do and how it can do it, because I have a few ideas. But yeah, it's going to need time. Wait, what can your tool changer print? Anything I ask it to. It can also delete what I print. When do we get to see Bella again? I'm bringing, probably Sunday actually. I'm going to be here all day, so at some point Bella's going to come in here. All right, so I bet he uses a 3D printer again. At some point, yes, I will. Jerry, good night, Jerry. Change tool to see attachment. I don't think, here, no, not that one, no. What's a lot of units? Redirected it to Malta? Possibly, maybe. I heard it can 3D. Okay, that's it. I'm out. I'm going to love you and leave you guys because it's not that late, it's actually 10 past 9 p.m. But I am getting a bit hungry. I want to say goodnight to my daughter before she goes to bed. And obviously have spent some time with my wife, watch a movie or something. And yeah, and I'm going to take my day off tomorrow. I won't be live streaming tomorrow. But Sunday, come back. 8 hours stream on Sunday doing the Zuribo 420. And it's going to take me like 4 hours to put together. And then, you're going to miss it. You can get me back when I start streaming it. Awesome. That is a deal. All right. So I'm going to love you and leave you guys. Thank you very much for joining. Thanks, Jerry, for popping by. It's always a pleasure to speak with you, man. Hope you're doing great. Thanks for the mods. Thank you guys for joining. And I'll see you guys on Sunday.